Jessica Klimkait, congratulations. You're a Grand Slam champion here in Antalya. How are you feeling right now?
I feel pretty good. I'm really happy with how the finals went, so yep.
This is your first competition back since the Tokyo Olympics, where you took a bronze medal. What's it like to be back on the tatami?
To be honest, like the first fight, it was a bit of like a shock. It was like, okay, I have to acclimatize to like, being back in a competition and that atmosphere. But as the day went on and I went through my usual routine, things sort of came together, and in the end, it turned out well.
You have your techniques. You have a lot of drop techniques, and people know they're coming, and yet you still manage to get everyone with them. How does this work?
Yeah, so I know for sure everyone knows that I do drop, but the idea is to not let them know exactly when. So I'm doing a lot of training with different directions, different movements with the hands, different sort of reactions, I guess, and that sort of helps make it less predictable, even when they're anticipating it.
In the final, you were against Olympic silver medalist Sarah Leone-Sazik. She's a really fantastic opponent. What was your plan going into the final, and did she surprise you in any way?
We're pretty familiar with each other. I think we fought like a handful of times. So the idea was to just go in there with not too much pressure and maybe just seeing what would happen if I would try like a different tactic, and one that I spoke about with my coach beforehand. So to see something like that turn out successful, it's really nice, and it's motivating that I'm working in the right direction.
There was a lot of pressure leading up to the last Olympic Games to get the spot to go for Canada. How are you going to approach this cycle? Because it's going to have the same pressures, you're going to have the same competition. What's your, obviously it worked well last time because you went, but do you have a different plan this time? What's the thinking?
So it's a pretty quick turnaround with it being a shorter qualification cycle. It's starting in just a few months. But it is just the beginning, and 2 years, it does seem short, but a lot of work can be done within those 2 years. So I'm not quite, really focusing on the games and the qualification process of that. It's really just going to be about continuing to get better, to add things to my judo, to make me more of a rounded player, and then the results and things like that should come if the work is done well.
And finally, how do you plan to celebrate your gold medal?
There's not that much to do, so I'll probably just call my friends and family. So, yeah.
Thank you very much, Jessica. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.